Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a declutter video. Now I'm not going to pan over my makeup table or get into the drawers because I've already gone through my collection and picked out the items that I want to declutter. I've done this over a course of a few months. Anytime something either expires or I'm just no longer interested in a product, I pull them out and set them aside so that I have enough products to do a video with. So we're going to jump right into this, and I'm going to start off with some face products, like complexion type of products. So the first item that I want to show you guys that I'm decluttering is the Garnier BB cream. This is in the shade Deep. It is for a combination to oily skin. I've used about half of this product. I initially purchased this on recommendation of What Would Lizzie Do. At one point in time, she used to love this product and she raved about it in just about every video. So I went ahead and tried it out. Now it's a nice yellow toned BB cream. First problem, it is so messy. No matter how many times I clean this thing, it just always spoots out so much product. It wastes so much product just from this because the little nozzle at the top is so wide that the product just kind of leaks out. It leaks into the cap. It's such a messy problem. Every time I go to use this, I have to wipe it down. That's the first annoyance with it. The second thing is that the color is beautiful. It adds a nice warmth to my makeup, so especially when I'm using a foundation that is either too cool or too dull, I would use this as a base, kind of like a primer step, and it would warm it up. But I found that the longevity of this just isn't what I need. I find that it breaks down a little bit too quickly for me. The color is beautiful, like I said, but it just doesn't wear long enough. So after about getting through half of this, I think it expired as well because it does have an SPF of 20, and products that have sunscreen in it tend to expire a little bit faster. So I do think that it has gone off. So I've gone through half of the product, and it has 2 full ounces of it. So I want to say I used about a full ounce of this product. So I'm not upset. I think I did get a good value out of it. I just, I'm just done with it. It's not something that I would repurchase, but it was nice while it lasted, and I would recommend it for shorter days or for people that don't have like extremely oily skin. Even though it is recommended for combination oily, I would say, if you have the type of skin that generally breaks down makeup very easily, I would say skip this. The next product I have is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Skin Transforming Foundation. Now this is supposed to be a foundation that also treats your acne at the same time. I received this from Influencer a few months back. If you guys remember, I did an unboxing of this. The problem that I have with this is that, one, the shade is completely wrong. So when I used it, I always had to add pigments from my Cover FX cover drops to the product in order to deepen up the shade but not change the formula. So I would do that. I like the fact that it has a pump, but I found that this foundation was another product that did not last very long on my skin. I didn't like the formula. I found that the formula on the product, it didn't sit on the skin comfortably. I felt like I could feel the product all day long, and I felt like it got really oily and creasy very early. And I kind of contemplated keeping this product and just making it work for me, but I have tons of other foundation products, complexion products that I enjoy using so much more that I just did not want to struggle with this anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter it. It's not something that I spent my personal money on. I don't love it. I just don't want to struggle with it anymore. I do wish, however, that Maybelline would change all of their foundation products to this packaging, the glass bottle with a pump. That would be, much appreciated, or something that's in a squeezy tube. But anyway, that's those. Sticking with Maybelline and sticking with complexion products, this is the Maybelline Dream Mousse Concealer, and this is in Dark 1. I don't remember if I recorded it in a video, but I used to have the Dream Mousse foundations. I had shades Dark 2 and Dark 3, and I decluttered those as well because I like them but I didn't love them. And it's the same with this. This is one of those concealers where it's a weird texture, which that's fine. I don't necessarily have a problem with the texture, but this breaks up too easy. yeah, the thing with me and complexion products, if they break up, if I have to struggle too hard to work with them, I will declutter them. I won't even bother with them because I have other things that I like that work better. But this broke up too easy. This just did not do anything great for coverage. It is a lighter colored concealer, so it's good for brightening and all of that jazz, but it just did not hold up. It did not last as long as I needed it to. This was the Dream Wonder Powder. I don't remember what the shade was because the sticker and everything kind of peeled off. This product was so soft and so crumbly from day one. So the pan is empty, and it's not empty because I used it up. It's empty because all of the product fell out of the pan, and I was just over it. I was just so annoyed with it, and it's done decluttering. Then I have two products from Essence. These are the Essence Sun Club Shimmer Bronzing Powders. These did nothing for me. I did not like these at all. This one, I ordered these from Ulta. This one came broken, and I tried to revive it and press it back in the pan, and it just kind of looks nasty. I don't like nasty looking makeup. It kind of turns me off from using it. I feel like makeup is supposed to be pretty and frilly and girly and attractive, and when it's just messy, I'm just yeah, I don't like it. They're supposed to be shimmering bronzing powders, and that's what attracted me to purchase them. They were so powdery. Like, they did not give me the luminosity that I assumed that I was getting from them. When I ordered these based on how they looked online, I thought that I was getting like an illuminating powder, something like this. So this is what I was expecting, some kind of luminous, beautiful highlighting bronzer, but instead I got this, and I was just so disappointed straight out the door. This is, I'm showing you the messed up one. This is what they actually look like when they're wholesome and pressed in the pan. They have this nice little design on it. It's kind of childish, but nevertheless, you know, it is what it is. They have flecks of glitter on them, and I don't necessarily have a problem with products that have glitter in them. I have a problem with the products that have glitter in them where the glitter kind of just falls all over the face, so it doesn't stay where I put it. It just kind of moves around, and I'm just not about that. I don't like it. Let's jump on over to some nail products really quickly. I have two nail products from Seche Vite. I have the Seche Clair and the Seche Vite Top Coat. I used to love Seche Vite at one point in time, but I stopped purchasing Seche Vite because the product, by the time you get halfway into the product, it starts to get thick and goopy. It becomes very difficult to work with. It becomes very stringy. And I know that they make, see, look at that. That's very stringy. It messes up the manicure. I know that they make a thinner or some kind of product to revive them, but Seche Vite already is not the cheapest nail product in the drugstore. And then on top of that, to have to go online and order the thinner and all of that, I just don't feel like being bothered when I can just find something else. That I'm decluttering is this e.l.f. Makeup Lock and Seal. I think that this was in one of my projects. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure this was in a project. I'm gonna declutter this because this has gone off. I've had this for a while, and this is great for mixing with your pigments or making your pigments pop, making a liner with different products. It's good for, you know, turning shadowed or powdered products into cream or liquid type of products. And it's just gone off. It's expired, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter it. I have a few liners here. This one first is the NYC Liquid Eyeliner. This is one of my favorite liners. Nothing is wrong with this. This is just done. I mean, I'm sure if I swatched it now, it'll give me a nice line. But on the face, when I'm trying to apply it to my eyes, it's pretty dried out. It's not as liquid and movable. It's dried. It's done. So I'm gonna declutter this. This next one here is from Essence. This is the eyeliner pen, extra long lasting, and this is in black as well. And again, swatching them now, you know, you do get some pigmentation, but when I'm applying my makeup and putting them on the eye, they're dried out. So I pulled them and just decluttered them. This next one that I'm decluttering is the L'Oreal Extra Intense Liquid Pencil Liner, and this is in black. This completely dried out on me. Like, you can see that the pencil on the inside is separating from the packaging itself, so it dried out. It got really difficult to maneuver around the eyes, and I don't want to stress anything in my eye area. The next thing that I have is this shimmer eyeliner, and this is from Nika K, and this came in an Ipsy bag. I never enjoyed this product. This wand was just so stiff, so difficult to use. Like, I felt like I was jabbing myself in the eye trying to use this product. It's weird. I don't know what kind of tip it is, but it did not feel good and it hurts. So we're just not gonna torture ourselves with this. As in blush products that I decluttered, you guys saw when I did my Shop My Stash, I pulled this out of the Coastal Scents Double Stack palette because the blushes have expired. They've gone off in scent, and I just don't, I mean, I'm sure I can still get the pigmentation and stuff from it, but I don't want to put expired product on my face, so I decluttered it. The next blush is from this e.l.f. duo. It's a contouring blush and bronzer, and this is in Antigua. I depotted the bronzer and I just discontinued using the blush because one, well, you can see that I put in work in this blush. You can kind of see the pan. Like, if I kept going for a few more weeks, I would probably hit pan on this really soon. But I just decided to stop struggling with it because one, it has those flecks of glitter that kind of fall all over the face again. It's a really light pink blush, and even though I could get away with it, I have other shades of blush that I enjoy so much more and would prefer to use over this. So I went ahead, depotted the bronzer, and decluttered the blush. This is another blush product that someone gave to me. I never actually used it, but it was like an older lady. She gave it to me because she knew that I liked makeup, but I didn't really use it because it's so stiff in the pan. Like, I don't know. I've never put it on my face, but it's so stiff in the pan. Trying to swatch it right now, like, it takes a lot of effort to pick product up. So yeah, it's not something that I want to struggle with. I have more liners actually. These are pencil liners. These are a bunch of little mini pencil liners that I have. I had them all together and I was really like trying to finish them out as best as possible. I think it's safe to call it quits on these. And to the effect as well that I believe that they were starting to give me styes. I don't know which one was causing this stye, but as soon as I stopped using them altogether, I stopped getting styes at the top lids of my eyes. So decluttered them. No point in struggling with them when I have tons and tons of other pencils that I could be using. I have a couple of samples. I have 2 MAC samples. These were that waterproof foundation that they came out with last summer, and I have NW45 and NW50, I believe. I did not like the foundation, so I did not bother purchasing it. I got the samples because I was contemplating picking it up, but nah. This was a sample of a Giorgio Armani bronzer. It's like a $60 shimmering bronzer, and I just really wanted to see what the $60 was about, you know? No. Okay. I have a whole thing of lip products here. Let's pick out the ones that are the same. So the first 3 lip products that I'm going to declutter are these lip products from NYC. These are the City Proof Twistable Intense lip color. I have the shades Roosevelt Island, Ballroom Blush, and Fulton Street Fuchsia. I actually have, I think, 2 or 3 more in my collection that I didn't declutter, but they'll probably get decluttered another time. But for right now, I decluttered these 3 because the scent is so strong. I just have a thing about lip products and scents. If the scent, okay, if the scent if there's a lip product that they put on and initially it has a strong fragrance and the fragrance goes away within the first minute, I can deal with it. I can get through it. But if the scent lasts hours all day long, just never goes away, I can't. Like, I just can't. And I tried so hard with these, as well as some other products that I'm gonna show you. But I just couldn't do it, and I really love the colors, so it sucks that I have to declutter these, but I'm just not enjoying wearing them. I'm not enjoying, you know, having them up under my nose and just breathing in the perfume all day. No, these are the shades here. I kept the other 2 that I think I have because I'm really trying to, like, convince myself that I can enjoy them, but they're probably going to get pulled out at some point as well. But yeah, these are those. Really quickly, I want to mention these Rimmel lipsticks. These are in a project, and I'm going to do a project update on these, but I decided to go ahead and declutter these because of that same reason. The shades are beautiful, you know what I mean? Like, I really try to work through these because I love the shades. But that smell. I actually have 4 of these in the project that I'm working on, and I'm still holding on to one of them, number 11, Kiss of Life, because that red is just perfection. But the scent on these, man, let me swatch them so you can see the colors. So those are the shades. The scent on these just kind of blow me away, and I just cannot do it. So excuse the lighting if it's a little bit darker. I had to come back and refilm an entire clip because I was replaying it and about to edit, and it was blurry, and it's later in the day. So let's redo this. Another set of lip products that I am decluttering are these Wet n Wild, I believe they're Mega Last lipsticks. Now, I love the Wet n Wild Mega Last lipsticks. I have a ton of them. The reason why I am decluttering these, well, let's start with this one. This one here is Sunset and Siren. This is a beautiful red shade, and I do believe that it is a limited edition as well. But I am decluttering this because the lipstick bullet broke off and it fell on the floor, and it just rolled on the floor. And even though this product is limited edition and I could have disinfected it, when lipsticks tend to fall on the floor, especially because I have carpet, I kind of just call it quits on them. I do not try to salvage them for the most part. Maybe if I had tile, it'll be easier to disinfect them. But if they fall on the floor, if they break and fall on the floor, I'm just done. I'm not really that pressed to try and save them. The next one that I'm decluttering is 24 karat gold. I'm decluttering it because this shade of orange never really worked for me. I have the Pretty Persimmon. That's another shade of orange in the same line. It's a deeper shade, and that suits my skin tone a whole lot better. The Pretty Persimmon has a little bit more red, whereas this one has a little bit more yellow in it, and it just, I don't know, it just never really worked out for my skin tone. And I have tons of other orange shades in other lines that I just prefer. And it's kind of a similar story for this one. This is Pinkerbell. The pink, I don't know, this shade of pink just never really worked out for me. I never really got on with it. I wore it a couple of times and I would line it. I just kind of had to work too hard to make it work with my complexion, and so just decluttering it. Plus these two here are older and it's just time for them to go. This one, I just actually only had this for maybe about two or 3 months, if that long. So I'm kind of sad, you know, I'm a little bit saddened by having to declutter this one, but it rolled all over the floor. I'm not trying to save it. It's the end of that. Another product that has that kind of a story is this e.l.f. matte lip color. The bullet broke and again rolled all over the floor, and like I said, I have carpet. If I had tile and that happened, maybe I would, you know, think about saving it, but no, I'm not pressed. So yeah, I had to say bye to this one. Another set of lip products that I am hesitantly decluttering. These are the Milani Color Statement lipsticks. I have the shades 03 Orange Gina or Orange Gina and 06 Cherry Crave. Now, I love Milani lipsticks, and you know, the reason why I am decluttering these is because they have so much glitter in them. When I got Cherry Crave, I got it under the intention of using it as a really nice holiday red, a really festive red, but I actually didn't use it at all. I used the other reds that I have because I just enjoy them better. The glitter in this was just a little bit too much for me, and the same is for this. This one has even more glitter than this one, and you know, it's just not something that I reach for. I never wear them. I try to tell myself, you know, well, maybe I'll use them to top other lipsticks and blah, 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 blah. If I want to top another lipstick with something shimmery, I will go for a shimmery gloss. So, yeah. Even though, you know, I don't want to declutter anything Milani because I love Milani. I just decided to go ahead and let these two go because it's just taking up space in my collection that I could use for other things, of course. All right. 3 items that I am excited to get rid of. These are the LA Colors Chunky Lip Pencil. Now, I do like LA Colors as a brand. It's an inexpensive drugstore brand. I bought these in a kit. It had 6 colors. I went ahead and decluttered the first 3, and I kept these 3 trying to convince myself that I was going to use them. No, I did not. So I tried using them. Okay, here's the problem. 1, the caps all break. Look at that split. 2, the product, they break out of the bullet. like this one, you know, it breaks out. So ugh. And then 3, these were so incredibly drying on the lips that when I did try to wear them, they broke skin. Yeah, they broke skin on my lips. They made my lips bleed. They were so dry and so dragging. And it's like, I don't mind a matte lip. I just don't want my lipstick to injure me. And I found that that's what happened with these. Like, they were a hot mess. I really tried because the colors are beautiful. This nice, beautiful, bright red. It's actually deeper in the lipstick bullet. Then you have an orange shade of red, and then you have this nice fuchsia color. The colors are colors that I'm attracted to. They were just too much work. 2 other Milani products. These are the Milani Lip Intense Liquid Colors. The writing has rubbed off. I think this one was Fiery Coral and this one might have been Intense Red or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's what they were called, but the writing has rubbed off. I enjoyed these a lot. I used them pretty extensively when I first got them, and I used most of the product up. Actually, I used them until they started to go bad. So once the scent started changing and the texture started getting a little bit thicker, I decided to stop using them and pull them from my collection. So this one is the coral one, even though that coral looks really pink, but I think it's called Fiery Coral, and this one is Intense Red. But that's the coral and that's the red. Enjoyed these. I might repurchase these one day. I don't know if I'm going to repurchase them anytime soon, but it was a good product. I did enjoy it. This is a little mini. This came in an Ipsy bag. This is from a brand called Noya, and the shade is Deeply in Mauve. When I first got this, it wasn't great to begin with. It did have sort of a waxy Crayola kind of scent to it. So, you know, it was just, I don't know, it seemed a little bit cheap to me. But it came in Ipsy. I tried to use it for as much as I could. There are a few months of using it. The scent is a little bit stronger. It's more of an odor. So yeah, I don't really want to put that on my mouth anymore. And then I have this one from Nika K. This is in the shade Pink Tint. This is one of those beauty supply store 99-cent lipsticks. It's just so wet. Like, I'm not expecting it to be a matte lipstick or anything like that, but I do expect it to set. It's a nice color. It's really soft. It smells good. I don't know. I just wasn't in love with it, and it just stayed so wet on the lips the entire time. So decluttering that. And then this one here is Dark Wine from Wet n Wild. This is one of Wet n Wild's 99-cent lipsticks. They have since repackaged this into a black packaging. This is just an older product, and so I'm just going to go ahead and declutter it just because it's older and it's time to go. And then the last lip product, this was actually like a duo kind of lip product from L'Oreal. It had the liquid lip color, and then you would seal it over with like this moisturizing that would set the color and keep it from hardening on your lips. It would just be nice and soft and last all day. I kept the lip balm part of it because it works great with liquid lipsticks, but I decided to go ahead and let this color go because this was actually in the shade Crimson. I decided to let this one go because I just never really got on with it. I didn't really enjoy it, so I stopped using it. The very last product in this declutter is this Black Radiance Continuous Cream eyeliner, and this is in classic black. I actually really like the Black Radiance liners, and I really like their products. It's just that this one, it just dried out. It dried out a lot quicker than I expected it to dry out, and I tried to revive it a couple of times with Duraline, but it's just time to go. It's dried out. I pulled out a new black liner from Maybelline, and it just made me remember why I love cream gel liners. So I'm done struggling with this. I'm gonna declutter it and call it a day. So yeah guys, that's all of the items that I have pulled from my collection recently that I'm going to go ahead and declutter. As you saw, it was a lot of lip products, but yeah, so that's really it. I might do one of these every couple of months depending on what I pull or what I accumulate. Who knows? But I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. All of my social media is linked in the description, so go ahead and follow me on any one of those networks. I do have a giveaway that's open, so check the link. I'll put it in the description so you can go ahead and enter that giveaway and win some goodies. Other than that, guys, that is everything that I wanted to go over in this video. I will see you in another one. Thank you for watching. Bye.